Welcome back to ILTV on the Hour. We're live from Israel, bringing you the biggest headlines of the last hour. I'm Ladar Lazi, and here is your roundup of the latest updates out of the region. U.S. President Donald Trump issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Hamas, warning return the hostage remains or expect action from the ceasefire agreement partners. Writing on his social media platform during a refueling stop in Doha, Qatar, Trump posted, quote, "We have a very strong peace in the Middle East, and I believe it has a good chance of being everlasting. Hamas is going to have to start returning the bodies of the deceased hostages, including 2 Americans, quickly, or the other countries involved in this great peace will take action. Some of the bodies are hard to reach, but others they can return now, and for some reason they are not." According to Israeli intelligence, Hamas currently holds the remains of 8 hostages and does not know the location of the remaining 5. For the first time since the ceasefire, Israel approved entry of a foreign team into Gaza to search for the remains. Aided by Egypt, a team with 2 engineering vehicles entered Gaza to help locate the 13 bodies still held by Hamas in Gaza. A senior Israeli official said that Israel is seeing signs of serious efforts from all sides, including Hamas, to locate and retrieve the bodies. Earlier, Trump met aboard Air Force One with Qatari Emir Al-Thani and the Qatari Prime Minister, and had this to say.
What we've done is incredible. Peace to the Middle East. And they were a very big factor in it, so I just want to thank you. I was thinking, we're landing here, we're going to fuel up, and it's such an honor to have you on the plane. You don't do this often.
First time.
I don't think he's ever done this, actually. But it's an honor. We have a great ally. He's a great ally. They are a great ally, and these are 2 great men. And as long as we're together and you have those cameras rolling, I want to just say we express our thanks. And you have a safe Middle East right now, and you're going to keep it that way for a long time.
Meanwhile, the United States has reportedly begun flying drones over Gaza to provide Washington an independent assessment of developments and to support the Civil Military Coordination Center, or CMCC, now operating under U.S. leadership from Kiryat Gat in Israel. According to the New York Times, the U.S. military is flying the spy drones over Gaza with Israel's consent. The CMCC is tasked with overseeing humanitarian, logistical, and security aid into Gaza as part of the post-war stabilization effort. About 200 American military personnel have been deployed to help run the facility, which also includes troops from Jordan, the UAE, the UK, Germany, France, Spain, Denmark, Canada, and Australia. U.S. Central Command stressed that American forces will not enter Gaza itself. According to quoted officials, it's part of a broader effort to ensure that both Hamas and Israel are complying with the fragile ceasefire. Throughout the war, the IDF has relied heavily on drones for intelligence collection in its campaign against Hamas. However, the new U.S. flights suggest that Washington wants to know what's happening in the enclave independent of Israeli intelligence. Both the U.S. State Department and the IDF declined to comment on the report. And U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio concluded his weekend visit to Israel with a meeting with released Israeli hostages. Before leaving, Rubio visited the U.S.-led Gaza Operations Center in Kiryat Gat, where he revealed some details of Washington's post-Gaza war vision moving forward. Rubio made clear that Hamas will be disarmed and Israel will have a say in choosing which nations will take part in the U.S.-led International Stabilization Plan operating from southern Israel. Flanked by U.S. officers stationed at the Kiryat Gat Gaza Coordination Center, Secretary of State Rubio said the Trump peace plan, which includes a regional ceasefire and Gaza reconstruction framework, is the best and the only plan for stability in the region. Rubio stressed that Hamas must be disarmed, but stopped short of saying Israel would need U.S. permission to resume fighting against Hamas if violence flares. And that's all the time we have at this hour. Join us every hour on The Hour. I'm Ladar Lazi. Thanks for watching.